just over 2 kilos. Don't ask me what that is for pounds for you Americans out there. I've got no idea.
We're the two Gay Reefers.
Hey Reefers, we're here today. We're going to start using artificial salt water on our tanks. So as you know, we actually use natural salt water at the moment. We're finding it a bit variable. So water changes from in here out is going to be with artificial salt water. So we've chosen to do a Red Sea blue bucket salt.
Blue bucket?
Not that blue bucket.
Not that blue bucket.
First of all, we need to measure out our RO. So because this is the first time doing it, we've actually got some buckets with measurements on so we can measure how much RO we need. We're aiming to do about an 80 litre water change every week or every 2 weeks. So hence the buckets. We've got some RO already made up. So we're going to put it in our brand new tub. Mind the tail. Our brand new tub, so then we can just automatically drain it out for our water change or just pump it straight out of there. We're not decided yet. So here comes the exciting part, measuring out RO water. I should mention we are doing RODI water with Reef Pure RO, our great filter. This is my water change stance. Not really.
So we've chosen these little blue buckets because I've just been down to Bunnings, which is the same as your Home Depot, guys, in America. And this is the only one I could find that had measurements in the... not to drink, Han. The only one I could find that actually had measurements inside the bucket to show how much water we're actually putting in.
Wasn't quite as accurate as I wanted. Now's the time to measure out the Red Sea salt. So looking on the back, we are going for a salinity of about 35, alk of 7.5 to 8.5, calcium 415 to 445, magnesium 1240 to 1320. So that's 38.2 grams per litre, which I've worked out is about 3.56 kilos. Sorry, I meant to say 3.056 kilos of salt for 80 litres. Reason why we're using Red Sea is because we like Red Sea products, and Red Sea salt has been shown to be the most consistent from top to bottom. So it doesn't matter where you are in the bucket, you're going to get a pretty consistent mix. So let's do this. As you can see, this is like a well-used scale, but it's all we've got. It's all we need. So,
Hey, helping, Dad.
if you hadn't realised, this is Han, our new dog.
Big fella.
We could fit 1.5 kilos in there, so let's pop it in. I feel like a drug dealer.
And a big gust of wind blows it all away.
As you can see, it's quite a light salt and it dissolves fairly rapidly. Crap, sorry about your phone. I just got salt in it.
I see that.
Gordon's currently not impressed.
Yeah, it'll come off. Still heaps there?
Huh?
Well, that's 3 kilos.
Oh yeah.
So you just need 56 grams. Once again, that's how math works.
Darren can't maths today.
Nope.
It's as close as I'm going to get it. Done. Now we need to pump. So Red Sea recommend mix it, but don't mix it for more than 2 hours because it'll cause it to settle out. So precipitate, I think, is the correct word. So also don't store it too long as well because it will precipitate out the calcium and magnesium as well. So it's best to do it just before we do the water change.
So we basically plan to do the water change this afternoon. So it is now 2:30. So we'll be doing the water change at 4:30. As reefers, having multiple pumps around the place, it always comes in handy. This little one here we picked up when we were doing water changes out of the Red Sea all those years ago into drums. It's become a really good handy little pump to have. It's a good little pass-through, flow-through pump, so it's great for this situation where we want to just get a bit of circulation happening in the water. So put the whole thing in the water, drop it in there, and just enough to circulate the water, just to keep it, to make that salt mix.
So what are we doing?
Going to do a quick alk and salinity test on the water that's just finished mixing, just to make sure we're all where it should be.
That was the earthquake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that booty.
And salinity is 8.7.
Alk.
And the elk is 8.7.
What do you do every time you test with your refractometer?
Check it's right.
What's the technical term?
Calibrated.
Yay.
Technically, I've only just calibrated it with RO water, but it's sitting at 0, so I'm happy that it's accurate. Alright, so it is at 1.025.
Now, time for a water change. Vacuuming the sand, as you can see, it's absolutely filthy, and the water coming out isn't much cleaner. Disgusting. Believe it or not, we got exactly to the right level. 80 litres out, 80 litres back in. Yay! As you can see, the next morning, the corals are really, really happy. They're nice and puffy and full. I think the corals actually like the Red Sea salt. Let's hope, fingers crossed.
1 week later.
So we've got some algae. So in preparation for the next water change, I've brushed all the rocks with a toothbrush to remove it and lift it up, so then we can siphon it out when we do the water change. It's pretty funky, but it's a good time to get rid of your excess algae.
Alright, so we're just over 2 kilos. Don't ask me what that is for pounds for you Americans out there, I've got no idea. Oh, sweat.
So we got a 20 kilo bag, refill bag of salt this time with a convenient pour spout.
Taste more salt. Yep. Done. And we have 3.056 kilograms of salt. as per last time, we've already made out 80 litres of RO in our tank here, RODI water, sorry. And now we wait.
Water change. Getting up all the algae from this morning. So that's our second water change using the Red Sea salt. So far it's been fairly easy.
So 10% roughly water changes in a space of 7 days. We sort of plan to do one every weekend going forward for a little while, just to hopefully get things to settle down a little bit. So.
Yep, and eventually that means it'll be running purely on Red Sea salt.
Yep.
So far the corals have responded really well.
Yep.
Really well,
Really
actually.
well, yep.
They've been happier than they've looked for a while.
Yep.
So big plus there, but we will keep you up to date on how everything goes, as always.
Of course we will.
If you've enjoyed today's video, like, comment and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment and subscribe. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep it salty, everyone. Bye for now.
See you guys. Bye.
Come back.